This is Doombox, and it's that time of year again in the land of Guild Wars. Except for Cantha, because they have no holiday spirit. But other than that, the land of Guild Wars has been decorated with giant pots, char face cutouts, ghost ships, and tied-up die traders. So grab your candy corn tonics and your decayed ore emblems, cause it's Halloween. So get ready for some more treats, dancing, vigorous trick-or-treat bag farming, games, and of course, staying up till 1 in the morning just to get that stupid hat you'll never use again. This 4th Halloween we've had in the land of Guild Wars, ArenaNet has brought back the costume brawl and the trick-or-treat bags from last year, and of course everything from previous years. The costume brawl. Some of you know what that is, and some of you don't. For those who don't, let's go back to basics. The costume brawl is a PvP minigame that was introduced last year for Halloween. It's back this year, and players fight in the disguise of famous characters from the Guild Wars storyline. And you have that character's special equipment and a custom set of skills. To enter the costume brawl, talk to Bobby, which is kind of a strange name for somebody who takes you to a fighting arena, in Lion's Arch, Commandant, or Great Temple of Balthazar. You will then enter the costume brawl outpost, and you will already be dressed in your costume with your skills set. Each gender and profession has a corresponding character, so like a male warrior will be Lucas, and a female elementalist will be Sin, and stuff like that. When you hit enter battle, you will then join combat in one of 3 brawl arenas. So when you're in there, it's pretty much like it's basically like hero battles. Pretty much like RA with shrines, basically. First team to 20 points wins. You can either kill enemies or keep the shrines to gain a point. It's kind of like AB, where if you hold the shrines, you get points every certain number of times. So it's that simple. So it's fun stuff. If you win, you get 5 trick-or-treat bags, 10 gamer points, and a crap load of faction. There wouldn't be Halloween in Guild Wars without Mad King Thorn and his bad jokes and his cursed festival hats. Now, of course he's coming back this year. What he's bringing this year, I have no idea, because it hasn't happened yet. But my prediction is ArenaNet is going to get lazy like they did this year for the Canthan New Year. They reused the same hat as last year, and last Winter's Day they only had 2 hats instead of 4 like previous year. So they're either gonna like do the same ones as last year, have only 1 hat. You will see countless amounts of people asking, where do we get the masks? When do we get the masks? What are the masks this year? How do we get the masks? Please tell me, where are the masks? How did you get that mask? It gets quite annoying. So nobody knows what the mask is going to be this year. All you have to do is stand in one of those rings, this like ring of glowing green plants, on Halloween, which is this coming Friday, and either sit AFK if you have something going on. Of course, I have class, so I'm going to have to leave it AFK. No fun. But so basically you just stand in the ring of both towns. I don't know if they're going to do a different hat for each town this year. Like I said, they're probably going to get lazy and do the same one for each town. But so just stand in that ring on Halloween, and every 3 hours the Mad King's going to come, tell loads of jokes, give out prizes, and give out the hat. Of course, the legendary horsemen collectors have returned, and they still have their witches' brews, ghosts in the box, squash serums, and vials of absinthe. So gather your decayed ore emblems and char carvings and get ready to trade them in. Of course, the trick-or-treat bags have already started to drop, so they drop across the entire game, so you can farm whatever you like to get those. And inside of those you can either get a candy apple, candy corn, pumpkin cookie, or any of the other items, and a transmogrifier tonic, which turns you into candy corn. It may look like it's time for another awkward ending of the guild hall, but don't shut it off just yet. It's time to announce our very first Viewer of the Week. For those of you who don't know, Viewer of the Week is something I'm going to start to do where I ask a trivia question, or say second person to PM me, or something like that along the lines, and whoever wins the thing that I have for the week will be Viewer of the Week. Every episode I will say who they are. So, our very first ever Viewer of the Week in the history of this show is Kevin of Nowhere. So everybody say hi to Kevin and give him congratulations for being our very first Viewer of the Week. Now, I posted that episode about like text mod questions, and that was where I first mentioned this idea, and he PM'd me in like 5 minutes after I posted the video, so congrats to him. If you would like to be next episode's Viewer of the Week, we'll do some Halloween trivia this week. First person to PM me in-game with the answer to this question will be Viewer of the Week next episode. The question is, what was the original color of the transmogrifier tonics? So, first person to PM me with that will be Viewer of the Week. Okay, now it's time for the real awkward ending, so if you want to shut it off, go right ahead. But this time, the awkward ending isn't going to be in the guild hall, it's going to be in Lion's Arch, because it's Halloween and it's awesome outside, so I'll just walk around here instead. I think this Halloween episode went pretty good. I mean, I kind of made some remarks, made it sound like I didn't like Halloween, but I was just being joking around. Halloween's awesome fest, so don't take me seriously when I was like stupid hat and stuff like that. But anyways, if you liked it, if you hated it, let me know. You can PM me in-game as Doombox, or you can email me at doombox3@gmail.com. Or if you want to sign up to the forums, you can do so at www.koe.3-forums.org. Or if you would like to join my guild, you can PM me in-game. Or if you have any questions about it, you can PM me in-game, send me a private message, or email me with your in-game name or your question, and I will either send you an invite or answer your question. I tried to speed this awkward ending up. I think that was a record time for the awkward ending, so that was pretty awesome stuff. So, this is Doombox, signing out.